Right now, your brain is slowly being damaged. You are stuck in a habit loop that is making you lose your intelligence. Let's do a quick thought experiment. It's 12:00 a.m. You're scrolling Instagram before sleep. You see a funny meme, a trending song clip, a dance video, a movie scene, an actor's interview, a song, another face, another funny joke, and then you stop. You check the time. It is 1 a.m. You close your phone and try to remember the first video you watched. Can you remember anything? No, just a blur. Why does this happen? Because when you consume too much content at once, your brain cannot process the information. It slows down. That is why only 15% of people will finish this video. Think about it. 80 to 90% of people today have an attention span shorter than a goldfish. This is called brain rot. Stay with me for the next few minutes. I will show you how this problem is rewiring your brain, shrinking your attention and focus, and slowly making you less sharp. Before we start, I want you to check your attention score. Answer these questions with yes or no. Each yes is 1 point. Pause the video and check your score. What is your total? Comment your score now. If your score is between 1 and 3, you can stop watching. But if your score is 4 or above, this video is very important for you. First, let me tell you something. Brain rot is not a meme. Oxford declared it the word of the year. Brain rot means consuming too much low-quality, meaningless content. Content that makes your brain weaker and slower. And frankly, this problem is with everyone who watches short videos on social media daily. UC Irvine research shows something shocking. In 2004, the average person's on-screen attention span was about 2 minutes 30 seconds. But now, it is only 47 seconds. That means your on-screen attention span has dropped nearly 70% in the last 20 years, and it is getting more serious. Today, adults spend more than 6.5 hours daily on screens. In some countries, it is over 9 hours. For teenagers, the number is even worse. Almost 9 hours daily. And honestly, we all know where most of that time goes. Low-quality garbage. Basically digital junk food. Have you felt that life feels incomplete without your phone? Even when you have no notifications, your hand automatically reaches for your phone. Honestly, I am making this video because I have been feeling this problem too. I used to read books easily, but now reading 10 pages feels difficult. Sometimes it takes me a whole day to finish a movie. It feels like our thinking capacity is decreasing, but the question is, how can simple videos physically change our brain? The answer is digital brain rewiring. This is Cocomelon. Every child's favorite YouTube show, 199 million subscribers and over 200 million views. This is children's reaction to just hearing Cocomelon's voice. Cocomelon's constantly changing scenes, bright colors, and non-stop music. All designed for one thing: triggering a sudden response in children. They literally go into a trance-like state. Parents have noticed that children often behave very irritably after watching such videos. These children struggle to shift focus to other activities. Sometimes they even show withdrawal symptoms. If you look closely, it is like a drug addiction. Dr. John Newton's studies show something alarming. Children with excessive screen time have weaker brain parts responsible for reading, language, and decision-making. Experts also say that children with more than 60 minutes of daily screen time show increased ADHD symptoms. But have you wondered why this happens? Your brain's prefrontal cortex handles thinking and focus. Too much screen time overloads it with dopamine. The brain raises its dopamine baseline to maintain balance. This makes normal life activities feel boring. And because young children's brains are not fully developed, this becomes very dangerous. That is why screen time should be strictly avoided for children under 3 years old. Adults can feel it too. When your Wi-Fi slows down, you get frustrated. Some people find watching YouTube at 1.2x speed normal. Sometimes, in the middle of normal conversations, you suddenly forget what you were going to say. But the problems don't end here. There is another problem growing fast: cognitive offloading, or simply the Google effect. When your brain knows that any fact is easily available on Google, it does not bother storing that information. So instead of knowledge, we are developing searching skills. The result? Our memory is getting weaker. Knowledge depth is disappearing. Studies show we get creative ideas only when our brain connects old memories to make new connections. But if memories are not stored, creative thinking becomes difficult. And the most dangerous part? Rewiring is not limited to thinking. Some studies have shown that excessive screen time causes the brain's cerebral cortex to thin. This is the same layer responsible for higher-level thinking. Research is still ongoing about exactly why this happens. But one thing is clear. Your daily scrolling habits are literally changing the shape of your brain. Right now, as you watch this video, your brain is being rewired. The only difference is that this time you understand what is happening. And understanding is important because we need to know how our brain evolved to process information. Let's go back in time. 300,000 years ago, when the first Homo sapiens appeared, we were just hunter-gatherers. The brain evolved over thousands of years for one thing: what to focus on and what to ignore. We all connect dopamine with addiction. But actually, dopamine helps us learn and focus for survival. And this ability to make fast and correct decisions helped us find food, explore, and build social bonds. Then, 12,000 years ago, everything changed. Farming began. Society, science, and technology created a new world. Let me put it in perspective. If we look at 300,000 years of history in a one-year timeline, January 1st, Homo sapiens arrive. Farming began just 2 weeks ago. Writing systems came 5 days ago. Modern science arrived 30 minutes ago. And the internet and smartphones? Just 4 seconds ago. The internet was literally just invented. But our brain's design is still old. Our brain cannot tell the difference between survival signals and a funny cat video. That is why our brain releases dopamine for notifications, likes, and swipes. Scientists call this rewiring neuroplasticity. In simple words, brain rewiring used to take thousands of years. But after 2007, smartphones and social media fast-forwarded this process. In just 15 years, we have trained our brains to constantly consume something new. Scientists call this cognitive evolutionary mismatch. Our environment is changing fast, but our brain still thinks we live in a jungle. And maybe it is not wrong. Because today's modern jungle is algorithms. In 1964, Canadian theorist Marshall McLuhan said a famous line: "The medium is the message." The medium of communication shapes society's thinking more than the actual information. And today, this is completely relevant. It is no secret that social media targets short attention spans. Vertical videos, 15-second clips, trending hashtags, all have just one goal: engagement. We all think we are in control. But actually, algorithms decide how we think. Content creators, including me, all compete under algorithm pressure, competing on just one thing: how to hold your attention. That is why some videos now play 2 clips at once, to exploit your short attention span. One study says the average user's finger scrolls the height of Mount Everest in 20 days. Because let's face it, refreshing Instagram will always be easy. We are hackers. We exploit human psychology. According to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, 292 million people worldwide are addicted to drugs. And about 210 million people suffer from social media addiction. It took drug cartels hundreds of years to become such a big business. But the dopamine cartel grew this much in just a few years. This might sound scary, and it is. So here is what psychology teaches us about brain rot. Your brain is being rewired every single day. Your attention span is shrinking, your memory is getting weaker, and your ability to think deeply is disappearing. But here is the good news. The same brain that has been rewired can be reversed. Neuroplasticity works both ways. In the next video, I will show you exactly how to fix this, step-by-step solutions that actually work. What is your attention score? Comment below. And subscribe to Psychology Circles so you don't miss the solutions video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.